Hey everyone, this is Greg and welcome back to Geek Cheese. Holy cow, it's been a while. Um, yeah, Kelly and I have just been super busy with stuff, life things. Um, yeah, just so many things are happening here in Geek Cheese Land. Yeah, I guess we'll talk about it as we get into the game, but let's get into the game. So this is Diablo 3, obviously. We're still working our way through the individual campaign, and what we're going to do is return to the Gardens of Hope, the first tier. I completely forget what's going on. We're in the Bastion's Keep Stronghold, blah 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 blah. I'm sure things will happen. I'm sure I will kill some stuff. I just sold a bunch of things to this merchant guy. And repaired a couple of weapons. Yeah, so we're going to see what happens. So, just if you're brand new coming into this, coming into the Demon Hunter campaign that I'm playing right now with my Demon Hunter Cooper, and my dog, Cooper, will probably make an appearance at some point. He typically does. So I have the Shadow Power, the Blood Moon, gain life. I have the Bat Companion, which is flying around here. I have this Rain of Vengeance that rain down arrows. I have this, the Bolas, which I like, and then this freaking Fire Arrow of Death thing that's pretty much Ghost Rider. Boom, skull. Love it. So that's what we're doing. So let me get a little situated here and make sure that that looks okay. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So if it looks like I'm looking down a lot, it's because I'm actually looking down a lot. I'm playing this on my Dell, this game on my Dell G715 laptop with the GeForce GTX NVIDIA graphics card on an i7 processor. It's a gaming laptop. Bought it, not actually for gaming purposes, actually bought it, like twofold, bought it for gaming purposes. But also because I used a lot of graphic design software and things like that and other things that I need for stuff that I will talk about. So is this going to take us right there? Yes, it will. So let's go there. So I forget how to play this game. I don't exactly know where we're going, what we need to do. I'm guessing we go in here. So we have to find and destroy the corrupt growths to reveal the hidden Hell Rift portal and the all of this sounds awesome. Do we need to go? I don't know which way we need to go. Reach the checkpoint. So do we stay here?
Try to free the impaled angels as you go. Their spirits suffer until they are released.
I guess we just have to stay here. We're in the Gardens of Hope. I guess this is where we have to be. So, what is this? So I'm sure things will happen as we go along here. Don't know what that is, but I'm going to pick it up. Looks like a pretty cool sword. Oh shit, there's a big demon spawn guy there. Holy cow. Oh shit. So if you, let me turn this down a little bit. How the hell do I turn this down? Alright, so if, like I said, if you're just joining me, I'm a demon hunter, and, this is my first time playing through Diablo. Playing completely through. I played a little bit on, PS3, and, enjoyed it very much. On the computer, it is 1,000 times better, in my personal opinion. I really like using the mouse and all that kind of stuff. That's probably what you hear me clicking around. So, there's all types of weird noise and shit happening. Oh, fuck! What the fuck was that? And the Enchantress, she turns people into chickens, which is pretty baller. So, I was actually told by somebody that I shouldn't use words like baller because I'm too old. I'm too old for that type of terminology anymore. Too old to complete the training. music just changed. That's not good. What the hell? Oh my gosh.
Bleed, you filth!
Oh, now I did that after everything was gone. Sure. I don't. Like I said, I don't know if we're supposed to be going this way. But I'm guessing that we are.
The angel spirit is free now.
Oh, that's the
May he
angel
be at
spirit.
peace.
The Ghost Rider thing that I have is pretty
The
good.
corruption was strongest northeast of here.
Alright, so let me talk about northeast. What direction are we going? Let me get a compass around here? Or one of those cereal boxes where you stick the paper towel through and then you look up and you can see the eclipse. Remember those? Remember making those in science class? Anyway, so 7 items crushed, cool. So let me talk about what's been going on. Shit. In Geek Cheese Land. So, first things first. Kelly started a new old job, so she went back to her old job, and she's going to be working. She was working the. What the fuck is going on around here? She was working. Oh damn it! I fucking hate these succubi. She was working night shift, and that wasn't very, like, it wasn't optimal. Oh. Fuck. Wasn't optimal. Night shift is really, really tough.
Is the greatest warrior in all of creation. He revels in war and combat, and has led the hosts of heaven to innumerable victories. With Malthael's absence, it is Imperius who now...
Look upon these gardens. Now they seethe with the corruption of hell.
Okay, Diablo. Whatever you say, pal. The Hell Rift? Okay. Do I want to do that? Right now? Is that where I'm supposed to be going right now? Eh, she got that taken care of. So, I'm gonna go explore a little bit more. So I can talk to you guys a little bit longer. She started a new old job. She went back to her old job, so she's gonna be working in the evenings, which is not great for us spending a lot of time together, but you know, flip-flopping every other weekend and stuff like she works. She works in healthcare, so it's kind of a necessary evil. But she really likes her job, so I can't complain. That's all. All I worry about is if she enjoys her job and if she's happy at work. Oh fuck!
My wrath.
What the fuck was that thing? Aw, demon spawn. I don't know why I'm picking up any of this stuff, because I don't use any of these weapons, but and I have ridiculous amounts of cash in the bank that I don't even need. These things are straight up like destroyers from Star Wars prequels. Those are just straight up demons.
That was just a taste.
Yeah. So, so she's back there, she's doing that. And oh, damn. I've been working on some stuff. So I started, Master Destroyers. That's all I can think of. Every time I see one of those pop up, I think of the opening scene from, Phantom Menace. Master Destroyers. Phantom Menace gets a bad rap. That has some of the best lightsaber battles. Gets a bum rap. Overall, it is a piss poor quality film. but it does get a bad rap. It has some of the best. Introduces some great characters too. Chancellor Valorum. I know the book isn't. The book is no longer canon, but there's a book called Cloak of Deception, which was about Chancellor Valorum and Chief Palpatine, and it's written by not Luceno, not Alan Dean Foster. I forget. Maybe Alan Dean Foster. Fantastic book. Holy cow. It is like a political thriller. It reads like a political thriller. It sets up a lot of stuff that happens in episode 1. It's a great book. Like I said, it no longer... Hi, Angel guys. It no longer is canon.
These are the Gardens of Hope. The Archangel Ariel cannot be far.
Alright, so I have to go back to the Hell Rift. But it is, like I said, it's a really good book. Even though it's part of the, it's non-canonical now. I highly recommend you picking it up. Anybody listening to me picking it up, because it is just that good. It is superb. Now, where the fuck was that Hell Rift? There it is. Alright, let's see what happens when we go into the Hell Rift. Destroy the Rift Oculus.
Knowledge of the future grants power over the present. For this reason, it fears
Oh fuck.
the
Oh fuck, these guys are fucking huge. Oh shit. Oh fuck, fuck. Oh, 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 oh.
Decipher the threads of destiny woven in the celestial world.
And that took me to level 49.
Grants him perspective others cannot fully comprehend.
So,
Demons come from Diablo's realm of terror in the burning hells. The gateway
anyway,
must be shut.
what was I talking about? I was talking about something. And then these things started attacking me like they are right now.
You won't survive that.
So yeah, she's doing her thing. She's working, doing good stuff. I'm working, doing good stuff too. Still working in the non-profit field. However, what's kind of taking up some of my time? Fucking A, there's so many things around here.
Bleed, you filth.
Straight up thought that was an R2 unit right there. Speaking of Star Wars stuff. Fucking A. Doesn't that look like an R2 unit from back there? What is that? Oh shit, what the frick is that? Holy shit!
Diablo's vile minions can no longer use this rift to find their way into the Silver City. Now only one rift remains.
Well, I guess I use Oriole's portal. Yeah, I guess I did what I meant to do. Got free these angel pals. So, a colleague and I started our own, because I'm a grant writer for a nonprofit, and she is too. We started our own grant writing firm to help nonprofits out, small nonprofits. Obviously, we both work, but this is kind of just something that we're doing on the side, just a little side hustle that we've started up, and it's been really cool so far. It's been really cool to start something and to especially work with a business partner and work with somebody who has experience doing different things. And Fucking A. Was that supposed to go back down in that other? What was that other thing all about? It's like another rift or something down there. Wasn't it? I like gold.
The angel spirit is free now. May he be at peace.
What is this one? It's the second tier. What the fuck is going on there? Okay, get those guys. So yeah, my partner has a lot of experience doing consulting work, so I don't, obviously, and it's a great opportunity for me to get into that. And oh fuck! Holy shit! I'll just have that take care of all y'all. All y'all can go to hell. They're already there, though. Yeah. So it's been kind of neat. I probably have talked about this on here before. It's been really cool though to kind of start up a business and actually I was going through some stuff the other day, and just thinking about him. One of the other things that's been happening in Geek Cheese Land is Kelly and I, fucking demons just won't leave me alone. Kelly and I have kind of been searching around, kind of toying around with the idea of buying a house. And I don't want to go down there yet. I don't want to go to that second level because I thought there was something down here that I had to do. Maybe not. Maybe I just have to go there. I guess, well, I'm just going to go there. But yeah, we've been toying around with the idea of buying a house. And, so that, you know, meeting with bankers and figuring that stuff out and understanding the process and looking at houses, and it's kind of the one thing that we're really, I guess this is one thing that's good about who we are as a married couple, is that we are very much aligned. We are very much on the same page as to what we like, what we want, and where we're going to be going in the future. So in that sense, it's been great because it's kind of been an exercise and practice for our stability. Sounds like such a terrible word. Not stability of our marriage, but the strength, I guess. The strength of our marriage and strength of who we are as a married couple. To be going through this and be talking about these things, to be sitting up at late night and having these conversations about what do we think, what do we want, where do we want to move, what are deal breakers for her, what are deal breakers for me, what do we really want. Obviously an office, so we can do Geek Cheese stuff, and I can do my grant writing stuff, you know? But like, so these things, are they like beaver dams, and they're the equivalent of hell beavers, demon hell beavers? Is that what that is? Oh, Armadons. I didn't even see that guy there. Subjugator. It's like random shit all around me. Like, I don't know what that was. So it's been pretty cool. We've looked at houses. We haven't done anything other than that. We haven't put any offers in or anything. Honestly, the one thing that I will say is that, and again, this is just like a talk about strength of our marriage and other things, but it's been like, it's been great to kind of go through that because in the process we've also talked about what's our price range. What do we want to do? What are we looking for? That's been good because we know, you know, some people that in our circles, personally and professionally, have purchased houses recently, and I'm looking at these people and I'm thinking to myself, like, there's no way in hell that you're going to be able to afford that place in like 5 years. Or how can you afford it now? It's scary. Like, it's the scariest process. Buying a house is a terrifying process because you need like money, anything to do with, take that back. Buying a house, nah. Anything to do with money is a terrifying process. Just in general. Whether you're buying a car, whether, hell, we stressed about, we're using a new green screen now. One that's easier. It's like an Elgato style. You pop it up. This is the first video with it. But even stuff like that was a $100 purchase or something like that, maybe. And we talked about buying it forever, and we just never did it because we were concerned about. Who's talking to me? But like, we put off buying that because we're worried about money and other bills and student loans. I mean, that's finally gonna start paying off my graduate school. So like, that's coming down the pike. Like, holy shit, that's a thing that's happening. It's just scary times. Scary times, good times. Good fucking A, what the fuck are these things? Scary times, good times. Like I said, good times because it gives us the opportunity to really, I don't know, communicate more, talk about big picture things. Big picture stuff is really what's scary most of the time. I hate these little guys. They're like little guinea pig demons. So regular guinea pigs. Oh, yeah, it's just scary, exciting. You know, it's like next steps, next level. What we want to do. Jesus. I picked up a lot of things. Can't use these. I'm never going to use that sword. Or that sword. Or that. What the hell's that? Chest armor. I can't use that. Rare chest armor. Dude, that's shite. That is also shite. That is a thing I will never use. Okay, there we go. Unloaded a bunch of stuff. Oh god, there's still things happening over here? Would you angels take care of this shit? I gotta do everything around here. So, those are things that are happening in Geek Cheese Land. It's fun stuff. The side business in particular has been really cool. Like I said, it's been fun to be a part of that. Fun to be a part of something with, like I said, with a business partner, somebody you could really trust and learn from. It's been a neat process. I mean, that's been scary too. That's been scary for a whole host of other reasons. just because it's a lot of upfront thought, upfront. I don't know, just expenses. Again, anything with money is scary. But I will say this. Like I said, it's been exhilarating. It's been exciting. It's been kind of feeding a need or scratching an itch, I guess, that I've been kind of neglecting. You know, I do grant writing as part of my job, but this is something that I'll be able to do that in a different capacity. Whoa, what are these guys? Oh yeah, cool. That's a powerful foe. Did you do that? Oh, he did. He did anyway. Where you going? Where you going, alien-looking guys? Xenomorph? These alien guys are crazy. Who are these guys? What are they called? They're pretty badass. They have like bow staffs. They're pretty cool looking. What was I saying? Oh, about the business. It's been really cool. Like I said, it's been scratching an itch that I, you know, want to do grant writing in different capacities, and I've done. I mean, I've been involved in nonprofit boards. I've been obviously I work for a nonprofit by day. So I've kind of seen both sides of it. I've worked with nonprofit boards to do things like mergers before. I've done some strategic planning with nonprofits. Actually, I was in Wyoming this year doing some strategic planning with a nonprofit. So through work, obviously. But so this has been an interesting. Gives me a new avenue, a new opportunity to explore these different things that I'm very interested in and curious about. So that's really cool. At the same time, and this is where I really have to lift up the fact that my wife is the most supportive person and my biggest champion, my biggest advocate, biggest supporter. Can't even begin to tell you how. Oh, there's a bunch of guys with these goddamn bow staffs, like Donatello over here. The hell version of Donatello. Donatello. So, she's been just, she's been great. Like, hey, I need to build a website and put out X number of dollars for that. Sure, do it. I need to buy business cards and put out X number of dollars for it. Do it. I need to do this or that. Just do it. She's been encouraging me, and she's been nothing but, like I said, my biggest advocate, biggest supporter throughout the whole startup process of this business, which, you know, again, we're fortunate because we have, my partner and I are fortunate because, oh, fuck, that is like fucking sucker punched me, that bastard. Fortunate because we have jobs during the day, so this is not our full-time employment yet. Obviously, that's the goal with this type of thing. with this stuff. It's our goal is to get to a point where we can just be our own bosses, and we can. Fuck, am I not supposed to do that? We're gonna break. We can be our own bosses, and we can just do what we do, and that's down the road, though. I think. Let me kill this shit before I say this thought, because what I'm about to say I feel is very important to people in my generation. I don't even want to call... I'm not even going to say millennials. I'm not a part of them. I'm the hand of the prophet. What the fuck are you talking about? Enchantress? I'm not even going to say millennial generation. I don't belong to the millennial generation. People say I do, but... I feel like I'm a 68-year-old man in a 31-year-old body. So, my point that I want to say, that I feel is very important, is I think the reason that I am the way I am, and is because of my parents, things that have happened to me in my life, like different circumstances, and also actually the career that I do on a daily basis. So the thing that I'm getting to is patience. Patience is so incredibly important and so critically overlooked. I feel like the millennial generation, everything is instant gratification. Everything is, I want something now. I want food. I want it now. I'm going to order on Grubhub. I want to get it to my house and get it delivered. I want the next best thing. I want a house. I want an apartment. I want a new car. I want everything. I want. But nobody's really willing to put in time. And time is patience. And I think my parents really gave me, really taught me about patience. I'll never forget. This is an interesting story. So when I was young, I'll never forget Jurassic Park. Was it 2? The Lost World. So it was like 1997. So it just came out in theaters, and I'm a huge dinosaur geek. So even when I was younger, obviously I was. Jurassic Park had the best toys. So I obviously was like, hell yeah, I want the new Thrasher T-Rex. But my mom said, okay, what are you going to do for it? And I said, I want it. She said, no, you are going to earn this. So she made me, now 1997, 98, I'm 11, right? So she says, you're going to work for this, you're going to clean the house, you're going to do the dishes, you're going to do the laundry, you're going to do all these different chores. You're going to get an allowance, and we're going to put that dinosaur on layaway. We're going to put that toy on layaway for you. So I took my first like $10 or something like that. It was like, I think it was like $40, the toy. So I took $10 to like Walmart, put it on layaway, and every week I would get like another $10 or another $5 allowance, whatever it was, until I bought it myself. And that has been something, that lesson has been something that's been, I've thought about a lot throughout my life. And keep coming back to that. Just patience. You know, not only the value of the dollar, but the value of waiting. The value of wanting something, the value of just not jumping the gun. Feeling like you've earned something. So I think about that a lot. I think also my career choice as a grant writer has taught me a lot of patience. And for those of you who aren't grant writers or don't work in the nonprofit field, when you write a grant, you write this big proposal. Sometimes I've written stuff that's been anywhere from 8 pages. Now, think of like a term paper. Think of like a college, high school term paper where you have to write pages and you have to cite sources and all that kind of stuff. That's a grant. Only most of the time you're creating a program or answering a community need, something like that. So anyway, that's just a quick rundown of what that is. But when you write that grant, there's absolutely no guarantee that you're going to get that funding. There's no guarantee whatsoever. It also takes a long time to hear if you're going to get that funding. For example, I submitted a grant on July 31st, and on Friday, this is November 17th today, so on Friday, November 16th, we heard that we got approved for funding for $10,000.
Should I find some new attire? These old things are becoming so small.
Oh, whatever, Enchantress. So that several month gap, 4 or 5 month gap, teaches you patience. Also, in that time span that I submitted that grant, I also submitted several others. I don't know when I'm going to hear about those. I already know that I didn't get like 1 or 2 of them. So that my career choice itself taught me patience, because grant writing is a waiting game. So my whole point for all this is that the millennial generation, my generation, whatever generation I want to be a part of, or people say that I am, people need a little more patience. People need to not want to jump the gun, or not want to live up to whatever somebody else is doing, or somebody else's expectations, or something. You know, a lot of in my office, like 4 or 5 people, 5 or 6 people actually, all bought houses within like the same 3-week span, and that propelled one of my coworkers to go buy a house too. I honestly don't think if she was ready to buy a house. I don't know if she was at that point. And then it made me think, holy shit, like, should I go? Should I buy a house too? Is this a sign from the universe that I need to go and buy a house right now? Because everybody else is doing it? Am I going to do it just because everybody else is doing it? And no, the answer is no. I don't want to do it just because other people are doing it. Kelly and I talk about that a lot. Now, mind you, I am actually a lot more impatient than she is. She's a hell of a lot more patient than I do. But our whole conversation was, I was telling her about this, and I was like, I'm kind of annoyed because these people are getting houses and we can't find anything in our price range, yada yada yada, and I was kind of bitching about it. And she just reminded me, like, yo, we have other things going on. We have other more important things going on. You're starting a side business. We want to put your time and energy and effort into that, right? I am starting a job. We want to make sure that everything's good with that, right? You know, it's been very fortunate to find somebody, to find a partner, and honestly, it doesn't have to be somebody you're married to. It doesn't have to be a significant other. Just somebody that you trust, that can tell you, that can kind of get you to take a step back and refocus your efforts, give you the encouragement that you need to accomplish your goals and do what you want. Like I said, I've been fortunate with Kelly as my partner and advocate, all wrapped into one bundle. But
Sweet revenge.
It's interesting. So patience. Please, please, please exercise patience, people. So, in addition to patience, another thing, don't be afraid of taking a risk. I think people are too careful sometimes. You have to take risks. You have to just put it out there. You have to put yourself out there. You have to take charge, take care of business. I think I'm done in this level. I wonder know what's over there, but I think I have to go down here. But just take risks. Like, sometimes you have to. Wait, shit. Find... Sure. Reveal a hidden hell rift portal. This is Holy Sanctum. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. Let's see what's in here. But, I don't know, I feel like sometimes people are too cautious. I feel like you're probably thinking to yourself, if you're listening to this, and God, why are you listening to this? There's so many better things on YouTube. But, you have to... Fuck! Fucking A. What the fuck is going on? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Bleed, you filth!
Oh, fuck, there's a guy right there. I don't know what that was. I don't know what was going on. So, oh, there's chests here. Is that all it was? Is that all this is about, just chests? Anyway, I know I probably sound like, what I'm saying sounds counterintuitive. Take risks, but have patience. But they're honestly one and the same. You can't be willing to take a risk, because if you're willing to take a risk, that means that you have gumption, that you have energy, that you're energized, that you're curious about things. You have to be curious. You have to remain curious. So you need to take risk. You need to live in that headspace, to give yourself permission to take risks, but also just be patient. If you take a risk, if you're willing to do something, you know, stuff's not going to happen. Nothing is delivered on a silver platter for you. It's just reality. Sometimes reality sucks. Most of the time reality sucks. But, like I said,
I draw closer to victory, Nephilim. You are too late, just as you always have been.
I don't know what this motherfucker's talking about. What's this? This is another one of those things where I gotta cross the thing. So I don't know. If any of this advice is helpful, cool. It's taken a lot of time, and honestly, almost 3 years of therapy for me to get to this point. There's my dog. My dog is stirring. Don't know what he's doing. Like I said, almost 3 years of therapy at this point, or to get myself to this point, to where I feel comfortable and confident with myself, and like I feel like I have the skills and abilities to be able to take these chances, to take these risks, to follow my goals and my dreams and hopes. And it's all so scary. It's all so scary. Buying a house, Which is not going to happen for like another god knows when. Hopefully soon though. Some sweet fancy Moses. We're running out of space in this place, I can tell you that. Our apartment's only like 4 rooms, 5 rooms maybe. And it's packed. It's packed in here. I always joke that my car is my shed because I don't have anywhere to go with stuff. These like little things crawling up from the ground. I don't care for them. But whoa, shite! Oh damn! What are you? Are you things? Level 50. One of my friends was trying to give me a cheat code to get the level 80 something like immediately. I told him no. I'm gonna get there on my own. Oh fuck. Electrified something it said. I picked up a lot of stuff here. Oh, what's that? I hate having to go through this stuff because this is so boring for you guys. So I'm just going to not do that right now. Anyway, alright, let's go to this Hell Rift. And then I think stuff's gonna happen. I hate those stupid... Oh, what is that? Oh no, I gotta check out this legendary bow. Oh, damn! That is really nice. What do I socket that with? Something that gives more damage, obviously. 15% damage. Plus 15... What's better? Plus 30 or 15%? I guess... Let's try that out for size, huh?
The demons come from Diablo's realm of terror in the burning hells. The gateway must be shut.
Master destroyers. There's been some interesting Star Wars news. I don't even want to talk about it. But honestly, I'm at a point where I'm just gonna switch from uplifting speech to talking about Star Wars with you guys. I hope you don't mind. So there's been some interesting Star Wars news. Cassian is getting a series, I guess.
You think to destroy the Rift Oculus? My fiends will tear you apart.
Yeah, really tore me apart there. D-bag.
The Hell Rifts are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not
That's
a
what I'm here for.
moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your way to the Silver Spire.
Sure, I will go to the Silver Spire.
The Hell Rifts are closed, but it is of no matter. Soon there will be nothing left of these high heavens. All creation will be the realm of terror.
Sure. Sure, where the hell am I now? Find the portal to Crystal Con. That's not it. So, yeah. Crystal Colonnade.
I wonder sometimes if you regret traveling with me.
Do not say that. I would have faced the Lord of Terror 1,000 times for a friend such as you.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna. I don't know where this is. I'm just gonna backtrack, I guess, real quick. 'Cause I don't know where. I don't know where this is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know. There's been some Star Wars news. Like I said, I can't even think about it. I just don't know that about anything anymore with this stuff. Like I said, what was it? Diego Luna is going to be he's coming back for. Oh, was that the thing at the one area? I think I remember where that thing should be. He's going to be reprising his role as Cassian Andor, which is pretty awesome. It's pre-Rogue One series, it sounds like. So we'll see how that goes. Bunch of news coming out about some scenes that are going to be in episode episode 9, which may tie together episodes, all of them together somehow. I haven't watched The Last Jedi since I saw it in theaters. Same thing with Solo, which now that I really look back, Solo was a meh kind of movie. The more I think about Solo, the more I don't care for it. Unfortunately. I knew that this would be an important thing. What do we have to do here? Oh. Tyrael.
Yes, my friend. I am ready to again fight by your side. I was wrong to give in to despair.
Tyrael's man.
You have shown me there is still a
So,
chance for victory.
yeah, there's some things going on with the Star Wars universe. Try not to think about it. Try not to. I honestly haven't followed any superhero movie news, any Star Wars news, like any of that kind of stuff. Just been busy with.
An honor to be one of you.
Holy cow! Thank God.
With time.
Just been busy with other things. I'm trying to think of anything else that's like really important to talk to you guys about. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting back into Hearthstone. Would you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see me get back into that? Alright, well, we're just about to enter this battle, so I'm going to stop it here. And, yeah, and then that will be the next episode, I guess. So, thanks so much for joining me, you guys. I appreciate all the love and support. Be sure to watch us here on YouTube, and probably going to be posting some more videos here to YouTube rather than Twitch. Twitch is just kind of, it's a life of its own. So anywho, yeah, thank you so much for watching us. See you again next time. Bye.